hard time in this crazy town. Having hard time. Having hard time. No love to be found.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Friday morning. I am Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining us. All right, it was up a little loud in my headphone. All right, again, welcome to the channel. If you're new, thanks for joining. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. After the video, take a look in the description box. Take a look in the comment section. Other than leaving a comment, take a look in the comment section. It's got some of the greatest patriots all around the globe, all around the planet, all around the country, right here at your disposal. Here to help you, here to guide you, here to point you in the right direction. You can do the same as you pick up and learn and read good articles. Okay, we got some new QAnon Q clearance breadcrumbs drops updates. Let's jump right in. If we have some time after getting through these, I want to read, I'll go over a few other things. If not, I'll make another video. So either way, you're going to get it. All right, so 2284. This is 2,284 drops breadcrumbs in the series. All right, this all started back in, at this point, folks, almost a year ago. It'll be the end of next month, the end of October, the 28th. Here we are on the 27th of September, so almost a month away from this all being a 1-year anniversary. Okay, so we got a... this came at 22:08 last night, so 10:08 p.m. We got a Twitter link. This is funny. I came across this picture the other day and posted it on my own social media. Well, on the Twitter. If you are following the Patriot Hour on the Twitter account, I had posted this on there. QAnon MAGA. No collusion here, people. That couldn't be Ford's lawyer with Clinton. That would mean Democrats would ruin a good man's name just to gain power. Surely not even Democrats would stoop that low. And they called Kavanaugh evil. I mean, there you go. This was taken in 2016. There's Hillary wearing her comforter. I mean, I don't even know what that is. It looks a little North Korean-ish. Like a pant, or not the pantsuit, but... I know she's famous for those, but there's the lawyer right here. There she is back there. So. All right, so then I read the post. Are you awake? The truth is right in front of you. Think for yourself. Trust logic. Logical thinking, but it's trust yourself, logical thinking. Fake news / Hollywood puppets lost control. That is very self-explanatory. Hollywood puppets. These people are evil. They needed her to win at all costs, folks. This is getting more and more obvious as we go on. So, Justice K. confirmation. Goodbye, Mr. Rosenstein. Declassification is coming. I'm adding that, but declass. POTUS alert test. Red October. All right, Red October. 2285. $22.87. This came at 23:01, 11:01 p.m. We got a JPEG here. Every vote counts. All right. Don't ever let them tell you it doesn't. Red October, midterm elections, red wave or red tsunami. Fight, fight, fight. Midterm election days prior. 11/11. What a wonderful day. We're getting clues here, folks. Midterm elections, days prior. Days prior, maybe to 11/11. So I'm thinking 11/3, 11/2. We can do some numbers here in a minute. Okay, so 2288. This came at 23:05, 11:05 p.m. We got an anonymous poster here at, Q reposted it. This is from 23:01, 11:01 p.m. Q's reposting. This guy's anonymous at 23:05. For context, we got a Susan Orlean. We will not sit by idle if he is confirmed. You've been warned. Okay, I went and looked at this Twitter earlier. It's just under crazy. And you wonder why bowling is on the rise. Children take notice of adults acting like children. What a wonderful role model you are. Must be proud. You've been warned. All right, so now we go back to June 21st. We got a Q drop here. We told you proofs are going to be important very soon. New eyes, be ready. 5-5, question mark. We thank you for your service. We stand, we fight together. Organized riots being planned. Countermeasures in place. Resistance far smaller than portrayed by MSN. Attacks will intensify. You collectively are a massive threat. Censorship applied to scale down impact. Reach. It's failing. Trust yourself. Public awakening. Ready when you are. Yeah. 2289. This came at 23:12, 11:12 p.m. Nothing gets past Anons. Nothing gets past us. All right, we're going to move up here to 2290, 2349. Got a JPEG here. Full weight of the house versus the arm. What are optics? Why are optics important? How does DC work? Why is Ryan still in office? Lame duck. Why is Ryan leaving office? Who controls Ryan? Altruist engaged. Who controls Ryan? Why is Ryan still in office? Lame duck. Why are optics important? Why is Ryan leaving office? Okay, here we go. We got one from this morning, early today, 2291. This came just 22 minutes after midnight. We got another Twitter link. I'll read the post. YouTube deleted original. Graham questioning, then listen carefully. Graham's comments today. Reconcile. Found it on Q Army video from post 2291 in relation to 2199 and 2093. Nothing is coincidence. Have faith, patriots. Did you see Senator Graham's speech today? Coincidence? Enjoy the show. QAnon YouTube said removed for me. I had a copy. All right, this is 2 minutes. Look at the address and we'll watch it the real way. All right, we're doing good here on some time. Web address. Copy, paste. Drop it. All right, here we go.
When the buildings fell.
So when somebody says post 9/11 that we've been at war and it's called the war on terrorism, do you generally agree with that concept?
I do, Senator, because Congress passed the authorization for use of military force, which is still in effect. And that was passed, of course, on September 14th, 2001, 3 days later.
Let's talk about the law in war. Is there a body of law called the law of armed conflict?
There is such a body, Senator.
Is there a body of law that's called basic criminal law?
Yes, Senator.
Are there differences between those two bodies of law?
Yes, Senator.
From an American citizen's point of view, do your constitutional rights follow you? If you're in Paris, does the Fourth Amendment protect you as an American from your own government?
From your own government, yes.
Okay. So, if you're in Afghanistan, do your constitutional rights protect you against your own government?
If you're an American in Afghanistan, you have constitutional rights as against the U.S. government.
Is there a long-standing...
That's
Right.
long-settled law.
Isn't there also a long-settled law that it goes back to the Eisenstrater case? I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, Johnson versus Eisentrager.
Right. That American citizens who collaborate with the enemy have considered enemy combatants.
They can be. They can be. They're sometimes criminally prosecuted, sometimes treated in the military.
Well, let's talk about can be. I think
under Supreme Court precedent.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a Supreme Court decision that said that American citizens who collaborated with Nazi saboteurs were tried by the military. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I think a couple of them were executed.
Yeah.
So if anybody doubts, there's a long-standing history in this country.
Couple of Supreme Court decisions. Put to death. Yep. Treasonous. There's a reason he's doing that, folks, and if you don't get it at this point, I feel sorry for you. History has just blown over your head. This whole covert war we're just getting out of, that's already over, other than the final details and these corrupt people to get served and go and literally go down. Everything else has already been put into play and happened. That's a good military op for you. And some of these people are starting to catch on all over. All right. So it's not, we know numbers close to the Q team, but there's also other people that are awoke at the highest levels that aren't part of it, but they're catching on. They see this momentum, this directive. There wouldn't be all these rules and laws put into place that we have, folks. And then when we try to talk about them, and the news talks about nobody's been held under this law for decades, 100 years, why would we do it now? Well, if you have a corrupt system, nobody's using these laws on each other. They're there. They were put into place for a reason, but nobody would use them on each other because they were guilty of something, or they had done some dirt or something to help along, blackmailed. That's a huge thing to have over people, is this blackmail. This is a system that makes all this stick together. It's the glue. It's the bonding agent is the blackmail. All right. Okay, I wanted to touch base. Let's make sure there's no other updates here. So we got the Twitter, Graham comments today, reconcile. Do a quick final minute or final update on the Q boards. Okay. All right, so we look at post 1. We were doing this the other night. This is where it got cut off on the live feed. HRC extradition already in motion, effective yesterday with several countries. In case of cross-border run, passport approved to be flagged, effective 10:30 at 12:01 a.m. Expect massive riots organized in defiance and others fleeing the U.S. to occur. USMs will conduct the operation while NG activated. Proof check, locate a NG member and ask if activated for duty, 10:30, National Guard. Proof check, locate a National Guard member and ask if activated for duty, 10:30 across major cities. So then you get into post 2, Mockingbird, HRC detained, not arrested yet. Where's Huma? Follow Huma. This seems... Let me see here. way too big on this. All right, bear with me here. All right. 2. Some of the other just crumbs. Follow the money. All right, folks. I was just trying to read the very first postie here, which is this one. Goes into more on post 2. But I'm going to put up another video. We're already at the 15, 16 minute. I got to get this a little more organized. I was trying to do it on the fly. I just don't remember that being the one I wanted to read. It's probably up a little higher. So I will organize. But there you go. Now, again, HRC extradition already in motion. This is what's been talked about for a long time. This hasn't happened. Well, it might be getting ready to happen, or it did happen. There's 3 different, it never happened. It already did happen, but they did it, and then they, according to another theory, is she's been released to help play her role in this, what's been going on. All right. And then that spared the life. Like there was, death penalty given. If they did this correctly, helped bring down the whole system, because that's only one person, that the life would be spared. Not that they're going to walk free or get any less sentence. They're going to get life in Gitmo. So there's some other posts that talk about the alarm system, the emergency broadcast system going. And that's what I'm looking for here on the fly. If I can find it, if you guys are still with me, let's just do it. It might take me a minute. But approval over unless 90 plus in wartime conditions. What is military code? There was one that talked about 11.3, 11.2, 11.3. So that's the one I'm looking for. So anyway, it goes into the emergency broadcasting system, and it's going to be being tested. And I'm like, well, none of that happened really last year. Here it is. This year they're talking about it. So that made me start thinking maybe we got this, how is the POTUS always 5 steps ahead? Who's helping the POTUS? Does POTUS know where the bodies are? Of course he does. During one of the debates with Clinton, she started making accusations. Trump said, "Be careful, I know things. I know lots of things." He made multiple references to HRC's 1980 and to 2012 adventures in the election debates that made Jeb and HRC flinch. Why was Trump asked to run for president? Yes. Why? HRC was known by Saudi intelligence and French intelligence to be too weak of an actor to win on her own. Like stacking the deck of a nomination by buying out the field and installing DWS as DNC chair, WJC wanted to ensure HRC won by rigging the RNC. Did good people prevent the rigging? Why does the military play such a vital role? It's the one organization left that isn't corrupt and is powerful and controlled by Trump. Military tribunals, they can't bypass the corrupt judges, prosecutors, and juries who can be bought or are zombie leftists. Having the military on your side prevents the possibility of a coup and gives power over the 3 other letter organizations. Who guards the former presidents? Secret Service, U.S. ex-Marine Honor Guard, also PMC, private military contractor. All right, so I will put a little more something together on the other things I was looking at. That was just a little extra something bonus, but we're hitting the 20. We are at the 20-minute mark. I'm going to shut this down, keep it short and simple for you guys, and come back with another one here soon. Thanks for joining in. I'm Michael. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed, each and every one of you worldwide. Tune in today for the Kavanaugh stuff. What a wild time yesterday. I guess they're even acting out Democrats this morning. Of course, they were yesterday. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, and I'll bring you any videos or any breaking updated news on any world events. Again, I'm Michael. This is the Patriot Hour. We'll see you back here real soon. Enjoy your morning into your afternoon. Keep fighting for your freedoms and all your rights. Let's not give up anything more for nothing. All right? Never give anything to idiots. It's almost next to impossible to get it back from them. Talk to you here real soon.
Me, and I pull the shade so I won't see them seeing me. Having hard